अस्सलाम वालेकुम dear students, उम्मीद है आप सब खैरियत से होंगे. As you all know, we are continuously delving into the subject of entrepreneurship. So today we are going to discuss the most important topic, which is preparing for and evaluating the challenges for growth. So as you know, we have discussed many important topics till now, but the growth is one of the most important factor. As you know, most businesses want to grow. So growth means more customers, more sales, and more profit even. So it is exciting because it shows that the business is becoming successful. So however, growth also brings the new responsibilities. Growth also brings new challenges as well. If a business is not prepared, if a business is not ready with respect to the growth, you cannot create growth. So growth can create problems instead of success if the business is not prepared, right? So this is the basic reason that entrepreneur must understand that how to prepare for growth, why businesses grow, and what are the most important challenges that can be faced during the expansion. So let's understand this topic step by step with the simple explanation, as I gave you multiple examples as well. So firstly, how can we prepare for growth? Preparing for growth means getting ready for the changes that happen when a business becomes bigger. Business cannot grow successfully without the proper planning, without the preparation as well. So there are multiple things, there are the multiple important things which a business can do to prepare for the growth. So the first thing is appreciating the nature of business growth. How can we appreciate ourselves? How can we prepare our business? How can we appreciate our business? So appreciating the nature of business growth means understanding that growth does not happen suddenly. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes planning as well. As the businesses grow, many things change, such as the number of employees, the workload, and the resources needed. So entrepreneurs must realize that growth brings both opportunities and the challenges, because as opportunities are important, the challenges, in the same way we can face the challenges as well while achieving or while appreciating the opportunities. So just imagine you start a small home bakery. At first you bake only a few cakes each day. After some time, more customers start placing orders because they like your cakes. So now you will need more ingredients, you need more workers, you need more equipments as well, and you need more space as well. So understanding these changes will guide you or helps you to prepare for the growth. Just imagine, for example, if a student has started selling handmade candles online, and initially he received only a few orders per week. After her products became popular, she began receiving many more orders, and he realized that growth required better planning and additional sources. When we are moving towards the growth, we need additional planning, we need additional resources as well. So the next reason is stay committed to a core strategy. How can we prepare ourselves? The second strategy is stay committed to a core strategy. Core strategy is basically the main plan that makes a business unique. It explains what the business does best and why the customer choose it. As a business grows, it is important to stay focused on the main strategy instead of changing the directions too often, right? Just imagine, for instance, a bakery may be famous for making healthy sugar-free cakes. Even when the businesses grow, the owner continue focusing on the healthy cakes because that is what customer value most. So similarly, a clothing brand became popular because it used the eco-friendly materials. So instead of copying the other brands, the owner will stay committed to the original idea, which will help the business to maintain its identity, and it helps the businesses to maintain the customer loyalty as well. So the third and the most important way through which we can maintain the growth, the third is planning for growth. right? Planning for growth means thinking ahead and then preparing the resources which are needed for the expansion. So it means it includes the money, employees, equipments, and the technology. Proper planning will help the businesses to handle increased demand. When we do a proper planning to help the businesses to handle the increased demand smoothly, and then reduces the chances of problem during the expansion. For example, a restaurant owner notices that customer demand is increasing day by day, and it starts saving money to buy the new kitchen equipments. So he will also hire the additional staff before opening a new branch, because he planned in advance. The business was able to grow smoothly without the major disruptions. So now we have to consider that what are the major reasons for which business need to grow. So now we are going to discuss the reasons for growth. Business growth means for businesses grows for many important reasons. Growth will help the companies to become stronger, to become more competitive, to become more successful even. So one of the most important reason is to capture the economies of scale. Economies of scale means reducing the cost of production by producing the more products. When a business produces the large quantity, then the cost per unit becomes the lower. For example, if a company produces a small number of shirts, and each shirt may be expensive to make, definitely, but if it produces a large number of shirts, then the cost per unit becomes lower, because materials are bought in bulk and machines are used more efficiently. So this is the way through which we can achieve the economies of scale. So another reason for growth is to capture the economies of scope. It means using the same resources to produce the different products. For example, a bakery that already makes the cakes may start making biscuits using the same oven and using the same ingredients as well. It will allow the businesses to sell more products without spending much extra money. So businesses also grows to achieve the market leadership. Then the third reason is, after the economies of scale and after the economies of scope, we have the achieving the market leadership. This is one of the major reasons. Market leadership means becoming one of the top businesses in the industry. So leading companies usually have more customers, strong reputation. For example, if a mobile phone brand becomes the most popular brand in the market, customers will trust it and they prefer buying from it. Although growth also help the businesses to maintain the influence, to maintain the power as well. So after the market leadership, the third and the fourth one reason is to achieve the market leadership, to achieve the influence, to achieve or maintain the power, to achieve and maintain the survivability. Many large businesses have more power to survive difficult situations, like economic problems, like the strong competition as well. For instance, if a large company is making a mistakes in one product, it can still survive because it has many other products and the customers, right? So and other important reason for growth is to accommodate the growth of key customers. Sometimes businesses must grow to meet the increasing demand of their important customers. For example, if a supermarket which starts selling more of your products, you must increase the production. You must increase you must increase your production to keep this supplying, to keep on supplying them, because your business is starting selling more products. So you must have to increase the production so that you can maintain your supply. So finally, businesses grow to attract and retain the talented employees. Growing companies can offer better career opportunities, better training, better promotions. Employees will prefer working in the organization even where they can learn the new skills, where they can advance in their careers. So with these reasons, we have some sort of challenges as well. So if we discuss the growth related challenges, so growth brings success, but it also creates the challenges. that businesses must manage carefully. And one of the major challenge which you can face is the managerial capacity problem. The managerial capacity problem occurs when a business grows faster than the ability of its managers to handle the increased workload. If I talk about regarding the managerial capacity problem, if I explained you in the simpler words, the business becomes bigger, but the management team is not strong enough to manage it effectively. Business is getting bigger day by day, but we haven't have any team to manage it, manage that business. For example, a small school expands quickly and opens multiple branches, but there are not enough the trained managers to supervise the new locations. As a result, what happened? As a result, operations become disorganized and the service quality may decline. So this shows that businesses can grow only as fast as its managers can manage that business. So in addition to the management problems, growing businesses face several day-to-day operational challenges. And if we talk about the day-to-day challenges after the managerial capacity problems or the challenges, we have the one important challenge, which is the cash flow management. It means ensuring that the business always has enough money to pay its expenses. Even the profitable best businesses can fail if they cannot, if they run out of cash. For example, if you are having a shop and a shop may sell goods on credit to the customers who pay after 1 month, but the shop must pay suppliers immediately, and it will create a cash shortage. So another day-to-day challenge is the price stability. Price stability means keeping the product price consistent while dealing with the competition and changing the cost. So large competitors may reduce the prices, making it difficult for the smaller businesses to compete. For example, if I am having a large supermarket, and large supermarket may sell similar products at the lower prices, forcing the similar or the smaller shops to reduce their prices and earn the less profit. Quality control is also a major challenge in the day-to-day challenges during the growth. Quality control means maintaining the same standard of product or the services as the businesses expand. When production increases, maintaining the quality becomes more difficult. It is very much understood factor. For example, a bakery is producing more cakes to meet the demand, may rush the production process, and it may cause the taste or the quality of the cakes to decline. So the next problem or the day-to-day challenge is capital constraints. Capital constraints represent the another common challenge. It means having the limited financial resources to support the business growth. Businesses need money to expand the operations, buying the equipments and hire the employees. For example, if you are having an entrepreneur may want to open a new branch but may not have enough funds to purchase the equipments, to pay the employees' salaries. If an entrepreneur is having the shortage of all these factors, so how can we handle this day-to-day challenge? So dear students, preparing for growth is essential for the business success. Businesses must understand the nature of growth. Businesses must stay committed to their strategy, and they must plan ahead for the future expansion. Businesses grow to reduce the cost. Businesses grow to increase the market power, to meet the customer demand, to attract and retain the talented employees. However, growth also creates the challenges, as we discussed, like the managerial capacity problem, we discussed the cash flow issues, we discussed the price stability concerns, we discussed the quality control. We may face difficulties regarding the quality control. We may having the capital constraints as well. So managing these challenges carefully help the businesses to grow successfully and sustainably as well. right? So basically, if I conclude my today's lecture, so remember the students, growth is a sign of success, but the success requires the proper preparation. And a businesses that plans for growth, and if they manages their challenges wisely, they can achieve the long term stability, they can achieve the comparative advantage, and they can achieve the sustainable development. Thank you.